Dornbush download 210. Andrew Michael. Michael, good looking shirt, mate. I like the blue. It's we got the memo, which is great news. We're only just saying that, you know, other people might sort of, oh no, we can't wear the same shirt, we're clashing, but mate, looking the goods this morning.
Mate, when you're on a winner, you stick to it. Absolutely.
Exactly right. So banks, they're cheap. Why? Should we be buying?
Yeah.
Please explain.
Yeah, look, Andrew, and I guess, yeah, certainly, leading into NAB, ANZ and Westpac reporting their full year results in the next couple of weeks. I think ANZ might be first cab off the rank, 31 October, then NAB 1 November, then Westpac a couple of days after that. But yeah, Andrew, bank's been under a lot of pressure now for, well, really a good 18 months.
Yeah.
The prices have done nothing. But probably just weaken over that period. Royal Commissions, obviously been a big caveat to that, but, the money laundering issues of Commonwealth Bank. But I think, too, the environment's just tough out there as well. A lot of competition, interest rate pressures, converting back to net interest margins being under the pump.
Yep.
Banks are also now, there's questions around the dividend sustainability. We saw ANZ, they cut their dividend a little while ago, so, is maybe NAB or Westpac potentially in the firing line for that? So,
but even from a
lot of uncertainty.
Sorry, Doe, even from a broader economy point of view, like the Reject Shop coming out yesterday, with a profit warning, shares down 40%. And with all due respect to $2 shops, like if your $2 shops are under pressure, what does that say for the broader economy? Never mind people wanting to borrow money from a bank. Yeah. So it's pretty tough. So I guess the question is, Spotlight, would you buy, take NAB, 7.7% fully franked? And in fact, if you played the 13-month game, so the 3 dividends in 13 months, it's probably 10 or 11%. Would you be buying banks at this stage?
Oh, look, no doubt from purely a dividend or a yield perspective, Andrew, look, they're probably worth buying. I mean, from a technical analysis point of view and looking at a broad-based chart, pricing is basically at this bottom longer run channel. So historically, prices do look compelling. But yeah, I think you'd be buying for dividend and sitting on them for probably a period of time, because I don't think bank prices are going to do anything spectacular for a good way. All the capital constraints, banks looking at demerging and divesting, reinvigorating themselves. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of a change to the banking world over the next couple of years.
And in that last 30 seconds before Lindsay winds us up, some of these sort of payday lenders have been absolutely getting their hands in the kitchen. What were some of the ones that were off yesterday?
Yeah, AfterPay had copped it, and they've of course been under a bit of pressure anyway, with a bit of a sell down in recent weeks. But yeah, yesterday they really felt the wrath. So some issues at the government level regarding those guys.
And Credit Corp, I guess my view on those is they've had a pretty good run. Sentiment short term is probably going to be negative for them, but it might be worthwhile having a bit of a look at, in particular, Credit Corp. It's not a payday lender, so CCP, but certainly AfterPay, if it was to go under $10, they're probably worth at least a chat to your favourite Dornbush advisor as to whether they're worth having a look at.
Yeah,
anyway,
$10 certainly looks good if they got to that.
Absolutely. Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.